What's up guys, Shouri here, and today I'm going to show you how to play Mark and dominate even against some of the best players in the world. And one of the things that allows you to do this is the insane damage you get if you hit headshots with your shots. Also, you can always fire your rocket every 9 seconds, which can allow you to kill people in extremely fast times. And you also have the ultimate, which can either give you a nice little bit of blockage where no one can see you, or you can use it to get really fast kills. And either way, this guy is going to be great for your team, killing everyone, and gives you a little bit of utility as well. For free-for-all, I definitely suggest using the target ultimate because people just melt so quickly, but honestly, I don't even think you need it because this character is so easy to be able to jump with and still hit all of your shots. A lot of characters have a problem where when you're jumping with it, it can be kind of hard to aim and continuously hit your shots, but with Mark, since you don't have to scope, and it's a continuous fire burst, so a lot of the accuracy issues that come with jumping don't really apply to this guy. And then if you do end up missing a couple of your shots, you can always use your rocket, which is aim guided, so if you just shoot it near someone, it will find the target. So you can end up doing a lot of damage, and if you end up needing that little extra bit, you can always go ahead and shoot your rocket, so jumping around and making them miss as much as possible is definitely your best bet with this guy, and it's actually a lot easier than you would think. Things like Scotty and Judix, it's really helpful, but it can be kind of hard to aim. But with this one, you're going to hit your shots all the time because it's just that easy. As long as you have it anywhere near their head, it will do a lot of continuous burst damage, and it'll kill them insanely fast. You can kill faster than both Gloria and Hunter with this, and that is just absolutely absurd. Right here, we're going to go ahead and get our last kill with our ultimate, and you just melt everyone so quickly. Even with those body shots, I kill both his turret and him. We get the win, doing a lot of damage right here. You can see we nearly double everyone except for Truce, who's a very good player, and we still do a lot more damage than him, and that has so much to do with this character. And here we're going to do it to another top player, and then we have the number 4 Yaw coming up after this, even on their server. But make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you find this helpful. It'll help in the algorithm to push this out to more people so they can also learn how to play Mark. But we're going to get back to it, and as you can see, we're jumping and hitting all our shots super accurately, and we're shooting our rocket around the little corners. That way we can get damage on them without exposing ourselves. While you do want to be very confident and aggressive with this, so you make sure you're getting those headshots and get the kill as fast as possible, it is still really important to play correctly and smart. You don't want to just run out in the middle. You definitely want to get that first shot on them, because once your gun starts to get going, you're not going to lose the fight. But you also have your rocket, and I wouldn't have died at the Judix, but I'm a moron, and I didn't use it. So it's definitely important to make sure you're jumping around, making them miss, and then if you need help, just shoot your rocket like I did there, aim straight into the ground, it'll hit them, and then you can just keep on shooting them for the rest of the damage. This guy does so much damage, it's absolutely insane, and the fact that you can just jump around and they can't hit you while you're doing so much to them, it really does make this one of the best characters in the game. I'm also going to try a challenge where I go 15-0 at 1300 plus in free-for-all, so if you guys make this video get 50 likes, I'll definitely get that uploaded as soon as possible. We'll also be doing Walling next, and if you guys have any other suggestions, make sure you put them in the comments. But don't worry, we are not done yet. We have another game against one of the best Yaws in the world, and then a couple others as well. But the biggest thing that you're going to want to do is run around as confident as possible, but you got to be smart. because running out in the open is a one-way sentence to death, man. If you get trapped by a hunter, they're going to kill you because you do so much damage so quickly. They're going to try to two-shot you as fast as possible, or in this case, we have a Judix and a sniper, but we doubled all their damage and just did way more than them because of the fact that we were aggressive, and whenever we came out, we also had our centering on point. What this means is whenever we are going around a corner, our aimer is going to be at people's heads because we have it centered right there. I like to keep it around their shoulders to head height. That way, if I do end up jumping, it'll keep on their head. And that way, it's just a little bit easier to aim if you're going to be using that strategy. And I definitely think you should, because in a lot of cases, you kind of have to. But right here, we are just abusing the fact that we do so much damage so quickly. We take 5 kills almost instantly off of the number 4 Yaw. This is just absolute insanity that this guy can do this, because it's not something that you're doing that special. A lot of people, you have to aim, you have to scope, you have to do certain things to get this much damage out. Like, it's not the case with this guy. You just put it over their head and you just let it go. But you have a lot of other characters that you have to think about different things that you're doing, like with Sindri, you have to set up your turret. With Gloria, you have to scope and know when to and not to. There's just so much different stuff. With this guy, you just put it over the head. I mean, Hunter, you have to time the intervals with the shots to make sure it's in the right spot. This guy, literally, you just point, shoot, and it kills so quickly. And honestly, this was really rough because we were on a very foreign server, and playing against these guys on foreign server is a nightmare. But because Mark is just an insane monster, it didn't really matter that much. I was able to just do all the damage I needed, and the shots that didn't register at first ended up being picked up in the end. Right there, I got a little carried away, and I just killed myself. But it's all good. We spawned right there, and we cleaned up our own kill. Going over here, and we are definitely doubling second place, getting on to the 14th kill, and we only have 1 to go, and I haven't even used my ultimate because I just didn't even need to. And there we go, getting the 15th kill, just absolutely destroying in damage. And again, these are all very good players in all of these games, and it's not their fault that this is happening. It literally comes down to the fact that you can jump and shoot without having really that much trouble. And I want to make sure that I keep reiterating the fact that you can do so much with this character by just pointing at them and making sure that you're jumping back and forth. That way their bullets are missing while you're able to get all the shots. These are all very highly ranked players on these characters and overall, and the only reason that I stand a chance at doing the things I'm doing is just the simple fact that I'm being aggressive and confident. You want to run at them, but you do have to be smart about it. As you can see, I'm not just running out in the open. I'm always staying kind of near walls. That way I can jump out from behind something, do that burst damage on them really fast, maybe even shoot my rocket, and then get back to where I can go to heal. That's why my next video, I'm going to try to get 15 kills, 0 deaths in this game type at 1300 plus rating, which is going to be extremely hard. But as long as I get 50 likes on this video, I will make that. And my other video is going to be against the number 6 guy in the world, who is also a YouTuber. And we played 3 games with Walling versus Walling. And that is the best 2 out of 3 from some of the highest trophy rated players in the game. It's going to be a fun one, I promise. So make sure that you subscribe and you turn notifications on so you don't miss that video or the 15-0 challenge that I'm undertaking currently, and I will have out as soon as I can get it done. So what you really want to do, just to recap, go in there, be aggressive, make sure that you're getting those shots and that you're moving side to side and jumping to make sure that they're missing their shots. You will hit yours. I like to use this ultimate, but there is one that creates a giant purple box, and that can help you, especially in certain team games, so it's really to each his own. But the biggest thing that you're going to get out of this, guys, is going with the best centering possible. Get used to having your aimer in the center of that screen. It is so important because what that's going to do is it's going to allow you to get headshots whenever you come across the corners. Right there, we saw the guy shoot up into the middle, so we're going to go ahead and chase after him. And then we do end up finding him just a little bit over. We're going to hit him with a rocket, get him for the 6th kill, and then we're going to go for a 7th, but we're going to die because I'm just terrible. But even someone as terrible as me can do good with this character because it really is easy. It's a lot harder to do the jumping and the aiming than just doing nothing. But it's really not that hard. Not like other characters. So I definitely think you guys should try this. I think you'll like it a lot. You're going to do so much more damage than everyone. And they're all going to cry. And isn't that great? I think it's great. Alright, guys. Thank you to all my donators and all my channel members for all your support. I appreciate it. And I hope you all have a great day.